Hello, I'm Dr. David Clark. Before you look at modern matrixing for a Class II composite resin restoration, we should look at modern cavity preparations. All right, so let's move to slide 2. Where are we today with cavity shapes? Well, unfortunately, these cavity preparations were cut in 1890. They were brilliant by Dr. G.V. Black. But you have to realize is that these cavity preparations were designed before the telephone was even readily available. That's how old these cavity preparations are. Here's a great slide of the 1890s where they're actually carving the cavity preparation with this great big, huge hoe. And once again, these cavity preparations from 1890. Now, this next slide shows a tooth with a fracture in it. It had the traditional G.V. Black cavity preparation. The composite resin was placed in the tooth, and within just a few years, the lingual cusp broke off the tooth. So once again, these cavity preparations predispose the tooth to fracturing, and composite resin materials do not prevent tooth fracturing. The only way we're going to stop tooth fracturing is to change the prep to something that damages the tooth less. Now here's the next problem with a traditional boxy cavity preparation. Composite hates sharp margins. And so what we really want to have is the same thing that we have with anterior restorations with infinity edge margins. So let's go ahead and we'll click forward, click again. You take a look at the Bioclear method. We're modernizing that old G.V. Black cavity preparation with a modern infinity edge restoration. And so that's what this looks like. The little dotted line is showing you where the actual extension is for the infinity edge. Next slide, we're going to take a look at a G.V. Black cavity preparation next to a saucer preparation. This has multiple advantages for a composite resin restoration, and it allows us to get a true infinity edge. Now, once I modernize my cavity preparation, then I needed a modern matrixing system. So the Biofit system can be used with old-fashioned cavity preparations. On the other hand, if we modernize the cavity preparations, it really showcases and allows us to move to the next level with our Class II restoration. So here's a top view and a side view of the non-retentive cavity preparation. There's lots of more information about these cavity preparations. I just wanted to give you a quick summary before you go in and do the procedure.